A mariner chooses a life measured in distance. They spend their shore leave anchored to the people they love, yet pursue a profession that requires them to repeatedly walk away. The sea bag sitting in the hallway holds the physical gravity of that separation. Zipping it closed is the first tangible act of leaving the home behind. The instinct is to distract yourself, to rush through the final goodbye and ignore the ache. But actual resilience requires sitting directly with the pain of departure. True strength comes from feeling the sorrow of leaving without attempting to numb it. When a sailor stands quietly beside a sleeping child before a 4 a.m. taxi ride, that silence is a deliberate choice. They are holding grief with profound tenderness. The threshold of the front door poses a heavy dilemma. You have to find a way to step across it without letting the weight of what you are leaving behind pull you under. The open ocean presents immense physical hazards, but the first challenge is navigating the mind. It demands staying completely present, even as you walk out the door. The warmth of the house immediately gives way to the harsh reality of transit. The empty morning roads and imposing steel gates of the port terminal are cold and indifferent. This chaotic movement outside naturally destabilizes the mind. Thoughts begin to fracture, rushing backward into the regret of the goodbye, or accelerating forward into the anxiety of a long deployment. Surviving this transition requires building an island within, a mental sanctuary insulated from the surrounding environment. The external world, represented by these chaotic, moving dots, is entirely out of your control, but the internal space operates on its own rhythm. You maintain the boundary of this island through continuous awareness. Even as the chaos outside accelerates, the inner mind remains steady. The seafarer in a barren industrial terminal cannot rely on their surroundings for comfort. They have to generate their own psychological stability entirely from within. At the edge of the dock sits the massive steel gangway. As the final physical link to the land, crossing it forces a sharp transition from the world of the home to the world of the vessel. To cross this bridge without carrying the anxiety of the shore, you use a physical tether, mindful breathing. It brings a wandering mind back into the physical body. One fully conscious, deliberate inhalation lowers the heart rate. It signals the nervous system to stand down, clearing the mental fog, before your foot even touches the metal grate. This method of finding calm in the center of a storm is a tested psychological tool. Masters of resilience facing immense pressure have relied on this exact practice of returning to the breath. Anchoring the mind to the breath allows the transition to occur with clarity. You step onto the ship ready to meet your responsibilities. Once underway, the physical reality of the deep ocean takes over. You are surrounded by thousands of miles of dark water, isolated from the shore for months at a time. But physical distance does not dictate separation. The philosophy of interbeing challenges the assumption that miles of water actually sever a human connection. Interbeing is a psychological reality. You carry your family's traits and love within your consciousness. They are part of you as the air in your lungs. Mindful breathing sustains this bond. Even thousands of miles apart, the connection pulses with light, nurtured by deliberate attention. During a lonely watch on deck, a silent sunrise offers a space to recognize that your family's presence remains intact, regardless of the horizon. To navigate the sea successfully, you must navigate your own mind. You have to master how you perceive distance and loss. While the map shows thousands of miles of separation, the practice of awareness maintains a continuity of love. The distance is a physical reality, but it does not have to be an emotional barrier. To every sailor who leaves home silently, the sea knows your sacrifice.